Continue to lose valuable learning time at Vuwani and the surrounding villages want government to ensure that learning and teaching resume in the area. Parents are accompanying their children to school because of threats and intimidation from other community members. Yesterday, mobile classrooms were delivered so schooling could resume. 24 schools were burnt down during protests in the past month. The Department of Basic Education has given priority to 19 schools that have been completely gutted and reduced to rubble. Prison inmates were roped in to clean up the schools. Residents have been protesting over the incorporation of the area into a new municipality. For more on what's happening in Vuwani, let's cross over to our reporter Mike Maringa. He is at Radzambo Secondary School at Matsila village around the Vuwani area where State Security Minister David Mahlobo is currently visiting. Mike, just give us an update on the situation.
Good morning, Ian. It's indeed I'm with the Minister of State Security, but let me indicate that at this school, Radzambo Secondary School, the gates were locked for a very long time because there is an element of intimidation that was reported in the past few days. Teachers are unable to come to school. That is what they have reported. But we have seen learners, they have been coming in numbers since 6:30 when we arrived here in the morning, accompanied by the parents who were part of the cleaning campaign yesterday to say that they want learning to start. Let me quickly now bring the Minister of State Security, David Mahlobo, just to shed light because he was talking to parents the minute they arrived here. Minister, welcome to SABC. You are addressing learners and parents. What was that about?
Well, a very good morning to you and to our viewers across the continent who are here in this secondary school. Our observation is that we must firstly thank the parents that they've taken a decision that despite the tense condition that exists here, they were able to bring their children. We had a small discussion with the children right now, and we're to do some telephonic conversation with some teachers to say, where are you? The children are ready to go to school. They are claiming that there are issues of intimidation. Well, we understand and we understand the fears they have, but generally, I also don't agree because if the teachers are being intimidated, it means the student could also be vulnerable. Therefore, as a state, if you could see the roads that we're traveling in, the roads have been cleared, people are able to go back. We are going to be waiting for some of the teachers to come, and we've agreed with the Matsila and the other comrades that are here that the children can start to do self-study them, especially those who are actually doing grade 12, be able to look at the work that is there. And those of us, we might actually have to spend some few minutes here teaching some of the subjects that are here because at the end of the day, these children can't continue to be idling here. Yesterday, I'm told there was a meeting of the leadership of the school governing board with the educators, and we should be able to proceed. Our message is simple, is that in as much as there have been element of violence, intimidation, but we need people to be very bold, have the commitment to live up to what they said on Saturday when we said that we'll provide security. That we've done. Last night there was an operation that was done around the areas of Airbomb and others. We have said that people that are discussing the issues of the demarcation, let them get into a boardroom and discuss the matter because we cannot continue to actually disrupt the people's lives. Those meetings have taken place yesterday. We'll be getting results and announcing what's the progress that is happening. But the teachers committed themselves that they are going to actually be available. They want to go back to school. The conditions have been created now. Let them go back to school. In the areas where there are still some sporadic incidents of intimidation, let them cooperate with the police. We'll be able to report on them. And then these parents that are pushing their kids to come to school, we must say bravo to them, continue with the work. But those elements who continue to intimidate others, when their children are not actually even studying in these communities, we say that as the state and as communities, we should be able to deal decisively with them because we cannot actually allow them to continue to have the future of our children being compromised.
That was the Minister of State Security, David Mahlobo. Elian, before I come to you, let me indicate that Minister Mahlobo will take 1 or 2 classes before he leaves here to go to another school and is back to you at the studio.
Yeah, Mike, thank you very, very much for that update, and we'll continue to monitor it throughout the day here on SABC News.